trends happening here. We've got mind body trend, we've got partnerships trend, and we've also got Pilates trend. So tell us what's going on. Introduce yourself and your businesses, and how did you come together?
Thank you. I'm Stacey with Soul Body Fitness.
I'm Jesse Campanaro with Total Gym.
And we've just put our partnerships together. We're talking about programming, and we're talking about machines and equipment. And Soul Body does programming. Total Gym, they've been doing equipment for a really long time, so it just was a partnership that made sense. Us bringing their education on our online platform and creating content, filming content for the user, for the studios, the gyms that are buying these beautiful pieces of equipment. Pilates, all the mind-body style workout is training smarter, not harder, is really, really popular. People are starting to understand how to work their bodies.
So Jesse, you've been in the equipment game a very long time. So started off with infomercial, right?
Yeah.
I mean, take us through that journey. Where are we now? Who's this for?
Well, we're here at Total Gym, and we've been in the industry for over 40 years.
Nearly.
Yeah, I was born here, literally. And we know what we're good at. We're good at creating a great workout experience through excellent, unique equipment that uses your body weight against gravity to drive the resistance. And so the partnership with Soul Body is fantastic because we needed to help solve a problem in the gyms, which is how do we scale new trainers? How do we give those trainers solutions to be successful with our great equipment? And Soul Body's the answer for us because they're great at programming and education, and we're great at making great equipment and great workout experiences.
Have you seen an uptick since pandemic? Because we're seeing Pilates just skyrocketing.
We are, yeah. We've seen a huge uptick, and it's interesting because originally we didn't even know we could do Pilates, to be honest. And people came to us and they're like, your machine is magic for Pilates, right? And it's different. We use gravity in your body weight rather than springs. So it's a little different modality, but it really is something that people can fall in love with and have a great workout experience. And most importantly, we can help them change their lives. And our mission is to help millions of people get healthier. And we're doing it every day through our products and programs. And now in partnership with Stacey and Soul Body, we get to help improve that experience and give operators a solution so that they can scale the business as well.
Right, love it.
What in terms of trends then, you mentioned Pilates, it's been around for a long time, but there's definitely, I guess, seeing that Pilates kind of movement done in a number of sort of different ways, like there's bar and there's Pilates and there's yoga, and there seems to be, certainly some of the people I've been speaking to over the last few days, there seems to be this kind of new category where boutiques are putting some of these modalities together that are delivering that sort of thing. So talk a little bit about, for people who are listening, like what's this trend, how do you define it, and what does Pilates and yoga and bar all have in, tell us about that story.
You're really touching on something, and we were talking about that with a number of clients that were coming by. If you can diversify your offerings, you've got so much more going on. So think about a yoga studio. They've got yoga, but when you add Pilates, you add something like this reformer. I mean, the fold-up capacity of these apparatuses is beautiful. You fold it up so smoothly, put it against the wall. You have your yoga, you have your Pilates mat class. You pull it out, you have 6 to 8 apparatuses in your studio. There you have something else to add. So it's diversifying your offerings within your studio. And in the gyms, we see it a lot. They're doing a lot of renovations in the mind-body space, turning certain areas into the mind-body, recovery, things like that. So that space needs to be occupied. Talk about diversification, you've got it right there.
The recovery space that people are talking about and figuring out, like everyone knows recovery is important. Everyone knows that we probably pushed HIIT training and pushing ourselves to the limit very, very hard. And now there's this kind of balance against that. But I also sense that people are struggling to build that into a solution and communicate it to the market. So how do you see, for people that are thinking about how to put that together, how do you see what you guys are doing to create a story around that? Because it definitely seems as though it's more in that, you have a workout day where you blast yourself and then you come and do the other stuff. As I get older, I'm stretching more, which I never used to do. So what is that? How can you tell that story to people who are thinking about?
So from our perspective, we came from recovery. our heritage is physical therapy and taking people from post-op knee surgery and teaching them how to get back to function and back to health. So there's kind of two parts of recovery. There's the wellness side of recovery, which would be like cryo and red light therapy and all these really great things that people are doing to recover their body. On ours, the whole workout experience has recovery inside of it because we're using your body weight as the resistance to lengthen and strengthen your muscles. So you're getting stretching while you're getting stronger. You're getting function, you're getting balance while you're getting stronger. And at the end of the day, recovery is not always about just healing or letting the body rest. It's about training the body in the right way from the beginning, so that we're not deteriorating our joints.
So you're integrating modalities really, rather than segregating them and saying today's a strength day, today's an endurance day, today's a recovery day. You're sort of doing it at the same time, right?
You are, and you can, don't get me wrong, you can have a strength workout and moment on the product, or a Pilates mind-body workout on our product, but the nature of it, because you're using your body weight, like a dancer or like a gymnast, right? You're gonna build long, lean, flexible muscles. And that alone is gonna help you move better in life. It's gonna help prevent you from getting injured. Or if you do get injured, you have an apparatus now that can help you get back to function, help you get back in shape.
But we're also looking at too, you can say recovery, rehabilitation, it's also maintenance. And that's really important. I mean, we're working our bodies, we're moving our bodies. We want to maintain.
That's why we're
our
all
bodies.
35 years old.
Right? I'm the youngest 35-year-old,
No, I get it. It's great.
Yeah.
And in the education side, is that part of how you do? Because I guess when you say Pilates, it seems to be quite niche, and it's like, okay, I don't need to do Pilates, but I guess what I've understood from here is like when you use the word sort of recovery or the non-workout day, you can see how this would be a reason to go in to whatever facility and do one of these sessions, as opposed to doing some kettlebells.
And also deceptively difficult. Like I know a lot of guys, particularly, they'll go, oh, it doesn't look like much, get on, and it's like, I don't know what my body's doing. I can only do one. Why am I quivering? Right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, think about the coordination it takes just to move your body. Again, I use the analogy of a dancer, like a ballerina, or of a gymnast, right? Some of the most functional athletes out there that can move their bodies in ways that are impossible for others. We can make some of that training modality accessible to anyone at any fitness level. Right? So Mrs. Jones can come in for the first time, never doing any workout before, and feel safe and comfortable on the machine and get a great, effective workout. And so can Mr. Bodybuilder, right? Who's going to come in and maybe look at it and be like, oh, that's maybe not so easy. And then we show him some really good exercises that challenge core stability and challenge your ability to move effectively. And it can be quite good.
Yeah, right.
Well, look, thanks, guys.
Thanks for your time. Congratulations on the relationship. And let's go! The man.